Good evening, guys. I have a replay here sent to me by Predator, and it's a 1 versus 1 match in Rohan, of course. King of the North is Predator and he is Mordor. Necromancer is Elves. Obviously, Necro has an advantage over Predator because Elves are so strong against Mordor. Predator will most likely play with Fellbeast. I mean, I have told you this before. When he's Mordor, he believes Fellbeast is a must, even if you are playing against Elves, which have so strong archers and produce them so fast. Simply because even if you can't attack his fort, you can use Fellbeast to destroy some of his farms. But Necro here hasn't built any archers, so of course, Predator will want to destroy Necromancer's outposts, so he will not allow him to get extra resources early in the game. As you can see, both players want to capture those scenes as fast as possible, simply because, like I told you, they produce great income. Predator is in trouble here. Yeah, he's gonna lose Fellbeast. He's obviously way behind in this game. Without Fellbeast, there are not many things you can do. I guess he can spam some orcs and maybe produce Mouth of Sauron and Nazgul, but even if he does that, I mean, making Fellbeast and destroying simply one barrack from your opponent isn't enough. You spend 3,000 on a Fellbeast and you destroy a barrack cost 300. So Necro will want to capture those two towers soon enough. You can limit the spam of orcs when you're playing against Mordor, when you have those two towers. And after that he will want to make around 4 or maybe 5 swordmen and attack Predator's base. Elven swords are amazing in damage, and you know, with 4 of them you can pretty much take down the Mordor fort, unless the other guy has fear statues. Here Necro is rushing. I'm not sure why he doesn't have much in his base. He could at least leave his archers behind. Predator, as you can see, has already sent 4 units of orcs in his base. good game. Both players don't have much at this point. I mean, they only have Necro only has this farm and one barrack, and Predator always also has one barrack and one farm. He also has another farm. Nice move here. Yeah, I do that myself when I'm playing in Rohan. I like to send my builders at the edge of the map, maybe here or at the bottom edge, somewhere around here, and create a farm there. So if I'm facing an attack in my base and I'm losing all my farms, I won't be left with very little income. There will still be some farms up somewhere on the map. Predator will also want to use Mouth of Sauron soon. Okay, he has him already. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. And yeah, I told you he will want to use Mouth of Sauron just because Mouth of Sauron is so strong against archers. Archers do, I mean, he has a very good armor and archers do little damage to him. Where he causes pretty good damage to structures. Look at this. Slowly, Necromancer's fort is going down. Yeah, Necro is definitely gonna lose his fort now. Very nice play by Predator. Necro has taken control of those two towers here, but I think it's already too late. I mean, before when he was facing an attack from 4 battalions of orcs, if he had captured those 2 towers first, only 2 battalions would have reached his fort, simply because those 2 battalions came across this way. So if there were archers in these towers, then those 2 battalions would be dead, and he would only be facing one attack from 2 battalions of orcs in his base. Predator is spamming good, of course. In this part of the game you will want to make as many troops as you can. Another reason I prefer Legolas instead of Thranduil is that Legolas levels up way much faster than Thranduil, and he's also better against heroes. Look at Thranduil, he's hitting Nazgul, and look at how little damage he does. Okay, nice move by Necromancer. He's attacking Predator's base. 4 units of swordmen, like I told you. Look at what damage they do, and they don't even have leadership. With leadership, Necro would have definitely taken down Predator's fort. of course Predator now realizes that he needs fear statues. Fear statues is probably the best part of when you're playing Mordor. Necro is sending some swords now, but it's already too late. Predator now has 3 fear statues. It will be extremely difficult for Necro to take down his fort now. And yes, Predator has upgraded his fort, so it can have yeah, this game is pretty much over. No way for Necro to turn this game around. Necro right now wants to reach Thranduil level 7 simply because level 7 he can kill 2, maybe 3 heroes of Predator using the Deadeye, but also he can use Deadeye against Predator's fort, although Predator's fort is rebuilding itself slowly, so yeah, I don't think he can take it down with Thranduil. If it was earlier with no armor on and lesser health remaining, Thranduil with Deadeye maybe could have a shot against his fort, but no chance now. Yet he will need Thranduil level 7, and there you go, he has him level 7 now. I'm not sure where he is. Yeah. So he will want to kill his heroes now, start killing heroes. Oh yeah, he will also want to destroy those fear statues. I would try to use his Deadeye to kill some of the enemy heroes, so I can level up Thranduil even further and reach level 10, where his Thorn of Vengeance does excellent damage against structures as well. So yeah, maybe then he would have a shot with Thranduil, I'm not sure. Okay, Predator has Mouth of Sauron level 10. Game is over now. I mean, Necromancer is going to lose Thranduil as well. Predator is searching for Thranduil with the Eye of Sauron. Remember, we can only see him, Predator can't see where Thranduil is, so he's using the Eye of Sauron to locate him. And yeah, this game is over. Well played by Predator. It's always hard to beat Elves with Mordor. It's even harder if you lose Felbeast early in the game. I mean, if you lose Felbeast early in the game, you're pretty much dead with against any race. And yeah, with Elves it's even harder to come back from that, and let alone win the game. So well played by Predator. In my opinion, Necro played bad there. He left his base undefended. He could be a little more careful, not give his opponent any chance. This is what 1 versus 1 is about. The one that will make less mistakes will win the game. So yeah, in my opinion, Necro did some serious mistakes there. But yeah, anyway, it was a good game. It's always good to see two excellent players play against each other. And